RIP. It's kind of a storage unit at the moment. Some people have been asking about this thing. Not many people, that's why I haven't really made a video. But yeah, just figured I'd give it a little quick walk around. Try and steady the camera. Up front, we got a 1JZ kind of fabricated in, a custom tubular subframe. Some Mustang steering rack, manual steering rack, like a Fox body style Mustang. There she is, all her glory. Just got the motor in today. It's been sitting kind of wrapped up and tarped up for a while. Haven't really had much time to mess with the car, but it's nothing crazy, I guess. Maybe it is kind of crazy to other people. But it's a Lexus LS400 rear subframe grafted in back here. I have a drive shaft for the car, so I have to cut the whole middle of the car out to basically tunnel the car completely. These are XXR wheels with Porsche center caps. You can fight me in the comments. But yeah, some walk around action for you. I was thinking about putting the exhaust out the side here. Probably going to now that the hole's cut, but it's gonna be a mission getting it out of there. My shop neighbor gave me a nice APS blow-off valve, and I just kind of made it fit with the stock plate. And actually used a Porsche oil return O-ring to seal it to the plate. So that'll be pretty cool. Might sound pretty neat. A little bit different from your typical 1J. But also that downpipe is kind of custom too. It's a modded elbow. Basically cut all the restrictive stuff off the elbow and then welded a 3-inch and kind of open it up more. It's really like 4 inches by 2 inches. Ovalized probably would have been ideal, but don't really have any, so. But yeah. Don't know when it'll ever run. Probably never. Hopefully very soon, but probably never. And yeah, it's been pretty fun. Not really. It's been a fucking nightmare. It's got custom steering shaft. It is like all mild steel. Basically trying to incorporate some bicycle parts into this thing because I used to ride BMX, so you know, obviously this will be all painted and cleaned up someday. This is all rusty and haggard now just from enduring Hurricane Irma and other Florida monsoons. But yeah, VAP Motorsports, that's where I work. Fix cars for a living. I figured I would go ahead and give it a little zest, you know, something to remember those guys by. I'm not going to be there forever, unfortunately. Probably going to move here soon, but yeah, I guess you could call it a garage build, but it's really a very, very small carport build. This is the old daily driver. Someone left their door open. What a clown. There's a full walk around, full blown like spaghetti vomit out of the front there with all the wires. Pretty sweet. But yeah, hopefully have it up and running here within the next, I don't know, couple weeks. We'll see. It's probably a couple weeks worth of work right there. I'll try and make it happen in a couple hours though. people ask like why I chose a Ford Taurus. I didn't really choose to build a Ford Taurus. It kind of just fell in my lap. I used to have a DSM, a 1991 Plymouth Laser with all Evo 3 stuff, and I was daily driving that, and it was breaking all the time. And my mom gave me this car, so that's how it kind of started. There was a guy in, I think, Pennsylvania that had one that was slammed on some coilovers, and I was like, sweet, and slammed mine on some coilovers just because it looked cool. And then I eventually popped the head gasket a couple of years later, and here we are. I didn't want to throw the car away because I thought it looked cool still. Nobody else has one, even though the one that was up in Pennsylvania is now totaled, so it's different. It's kind of beat up now. Like the week after I got the paint job on the car, some pregnant lady decided to clip it in a parking lot, so there's that. It's already got a wall tap. Yeah. I don't know, I guess just flame me in the comments and we'll go from there. Maybe I'll just part it out after I get my heart broken and get depressed. And no, I'm just kidding. I'll joke about depression. Shit's real. But yeah, go inside again, even though it's like super grimy in here from, like I said, it's been storing all the stuff. Those look like random pipes that are just chilling, but really they're all like cut to exact specification, and they're gonna eventually be part of the trans tunnel. Or not the trans tunnel, but the transmission brace. And then yeah, I gotta cut that whole center out back to there. I guess I could take this out. I'm gonna trim that back, and then I can pop the drive shaft in, close it up around it, and then we can start worrying about partying. Some random brake line that's just going through the center of the car, because, you know, like I said, this is very like primitive, I guess you would call it, but it all worked good. It's all strong. That's all that matters.